Analysts think that this $3 penny stock is valued at over $20. I currently have 600 shares, and at the time of the recording it's trading at just $3.70 and has huge growth potential. I can see the stock having a great run this year because of the sector that they're in and the huge catalyst that I will be talking about later in the video. Many institutions are loading up on this stock and it could take off very soon. Before I talk about the stock, I want to mention that in my last week's video I talked about Vine Therapeutics, and since then the stock has taken off over 26%, and in my most recent video where I talked about Saragon Networks, the stock is up 25% in just 4 days. So if you guys want to make sure that you don't miss out on these moves, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Currently, they have a market cap of 230 million, and they have a huge catalyst coming soon that can shoot the stock price up. And the best part is, I don't think it's too late for you guys to grab this stock before it takes off. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Obseva, or ticker symbol OBSV. So for those of you who don't know, Obseva engages in the research and development of therapeutic treatments for women's reproductive health and pregnancy. They also offer biopharmaceutical drugs addressing many conditions that can interfere with pregnancy. More than 1 in 10 babies are born premature, and it's the leading cause of death in children under the age of 5 years old. This market is huge, and it brings a $26 billion economic burden to the US every year. These babies who survive early birth also face a higher likelihood of lifelong disabilities. This causes emotional, mental, and financial pain, which is absolutely horrible to those affected. It costs the average US parent $50,000 in medical costs for a baby that is born premature, which can all be avoided in the future with the technology Obseva is creating. They are currently getting granted more phases for their studies and other medicine that they're developing. They are very close to getting approved, which would be a huge catalyst, and 2021 will be a big year for them when they are approved, as they will take the majority of the market share. The treatments they have are currently able to extend a pregnancy up to 48 hours, and they are trying to innovate this technology to last longer so it can be used for more people. Extending a pregnancy 48 hours is a key objective in reducing the mortality associated with premature birth. And right now they have proven that they can make newborns healthier just by extending pregnancies by 48 hours. This is going to reduce many of the medical costs that are associated with premature born babies, and eventually this will be the #1 method in the world. They have also proven a higher live birth rate in third world countries and in parts of the United States. They have been doing a lot of research in China, and they have actually been able to make pregnancies last even longer, but this hasn't been proved yet in other countries. This drug is called nalazbin, which has been improving the live birth rate of newborns, which is going to lead to an even higher market share for the company. They've developed this technology that transfers embryos, which increases the chance of a successful pregnancy, thus improving the live birth rate. Obseva is also developing another drug using uterine fibroids that is a treatment for the pain associated with menstrual bleeding. This is a $34 billion a year market, and over 70% of all women have fibroids by age 50. Over 4 million women in the US are treated for fibroids annually. They have studies in medicine that can combat this issue, and their drugs are better than their regular treatments in the past. You can see in this chart how much more effective and better their drug is than the current treatments available. They are also in the second phase of this trial as well, and they are very close to a medical breakthrough in this industry. Obseva's leadership team is very diverse, and a lot of them have worked with many different biotech giants, which gives me a lot of confidence that this team working together will be able to take the company in the direction that it's headed in. And before going public, they had been with each other for over 9 years. They have over $70 million in cash right now, which is expected to be used for research and development. Their total assets are valued at $74 million, and their current liabilities is just $19 million, which is very good. So they are in a really good position right now on the balance sheet to move forward and further develop their products and research. I'm very excited for the future of this company, and many well-known investors like Morgan Stanley, BlackRock, and Goldman Sachs have also bought into this stock. And currently no insiders have sold any shares of their company. This is extremely positive because it shows that the institutions as well as the executives are confident that their stock price will increase. They are also cutting their operating losses by gaining contracts and partnerships with other businesses, and this is a huge thing to know about. 3 different analysts are predicting a $22.50 12-month price target. These analysts are from JP Morgan, Wedbush, and H.C. Wainwright, which are all respectable firms. The first analyst is ranked number 96 out of 7,000 analysts on TipRanks and has a success rate of 69%. and the other analyst is ranked 431st out of 7,000 analysts. It's definitely good news that these well-performing analysts are putting high price targets on the stock, and it should definitely be taken into consideration. This doesn't mean that Obseva's stock price will be $20 tomorrow, but it's very promising that they are getting close to approval and that there's 3 great analysts seeing 700% growth in this stock. If they can deliver on what they're planning on doing, there is huge growth potential in the coming years. Now, I personally think that this stock could hit $20 and even surpass this and go to $25 to $30 per share by the end of 2021. As long as they can get approved this year, I believe that this is for sure a $20 stock, and many analysts believe that it can go even higher. Also, like I said earlier, this market is huge and getting approval would most likely give them the majority market share. Obseva's stock price has recently come down from their high of $4.50 and it's sitting at $3.50 right now, and I believe that this is going to be a good dip buy opportunity to continue the ride up. If it does push down even further, I plan on buying more and dollar cost averaging my position. But because these stocks are volatile, I don't put more than 2% of my money into penny stocks, and I like to keep a diverse portfolio, and I recommend that you guys do the same. Also guys, I think that it's apparent that as an investor, you always want to be learning more about the markets, and that's why I've read over 15 investment books so far. So if you're looking for some good books to read, I've left a link to my top 3 personal finance books in the description. If you enjoyed the video, I don't ask much, but please consider subscribing. It really helps motivate me to keep making these videos and shows me your support. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments below, and with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.